Hi, I'm author Diane Floyd Boehm, and today I would like to share with you 5 things that I think it takes to become a successful author or writer. First of all, believe in yourself. Don't just say you're going to be a writer, but truly believe it. You don't have to wait till you're published. Make yourself some business cards. I know this is the first thing I did is I made myself some business cards, put my name on it, my author name, so Diane Floyd Boehm, and then I wrote author, speaker, educator. And the more I passed it out, the more I internally believed it was going to happen. And so when you are published, you're ready because you believed in yourself and you can stand up and talk to people about it. And I know people might say, "Oh, you're an author. Are you published?" And you'd say, "No, not yet, but stay tuned. I'm going to believe." And that confidence makes people very proud and excited for you. 2, it's important to know your audience. Who are you writing to? And once you know your audience, the easier it is to come up with stories and the purpose of your story. Number 3, write in a voice that fits your audience's vocabulary. Understanding your audience is important because you have to write in a vocabulary that's not difficult for them, but not boring. And so for children, you want to make sure it's nice and simple in words that they can pronounce. But of course, when you're writing for adults, then your vocabulary obviously would be higher, a higher vocabulary. And parents love reading children's stories, and as well as grandparents and loved ones, because the stories generally have a lot of meaning to them, and parents, they are like, "Wow, I like where the author is going with this," and they'll keep buying your books because of that. Number 4, know the purpose of your story. It is my humble opinion that it's important for an author to understand and always remember when writing the story the purpose of the story, so that the reader understands what you're trying to get across. It's so exciting when you receive an email and the kids say, "Oh, I just love Harry the Camel," or "Oh, Boomer is so exciting," or a mom sends you an email and saying, "I never did family history before, but now you have our kids getting excited about learning their family history." And that's what Charlie and the Tire Swing was all about. Leave the fifth one. Leave the story with your reader wanting more. When you have a character that children love and they want to have more stories like Boomer, they want to have like, "What else did Boomer do?" And then you get these emails from parents and they're like, "My kids want to know what else Boomer's going to do," that it just makes you so joyful in your heart and inspires you to write more. Of course, there's tons of books out there that, as you can tell, even in the background, I have lots of books, children's books. They're so inspiring. And to me, children's books are for all ages. So, if you haven't really explored children's books, but you're really wanting to write them, check out Spot. Spot has been around for a long time. Kids love Spot even today. Check out Curious George. People love Curious George. I personally do too. He's so funny. And then the Bernstein Bears. The Bernstein Bears is a really great book because, especially if you're learning to be an author, because they did such a great job about purpose in their stories, and each story has a significant purpose. So for example, water safety, and the daddy, he's always doing everything wrong, and the kids, when they're hearing it, they're just giggling, but in the end, dad does the right thing. And when you finish the story, kids have taken in proper water safety. And I just think that's a really great one to talk about when you have purpose for a story. So those are my 5 tips for becoming a successful author and or writer. And I hope you enjoy them. And if ever you want to email me, feel free, dianefloydbame.com. And I look forward to hearing from you, and happy writing.